Hello and welcome to Happily Committed. My name is Coach Adrian and I am doing a series of videos on long distance relationship advice. I would like to empower you to be able to navigate long distance relationships effectively, efficiently, so that your relationship can continue to thrive even if you're not living together at this time. And one of the most common questions that I get with long distance relationships is it possible to be together for an extensive periods of time? And the answer is, of course, yes. Many people are making long distance relationship work throughout the world. If you're committed to one another, distance is not going to be an issue. If you really fall for someone, if you see potential in your partner, you can weather any storm. And I've seen couples be in long distance for years before finally deciding to live in the same city and start a life together when different conditions in their life allow for it. The key, of course, is to always maintain balance. Balance is a concept that I explore at length in my course, Making Long Distance Work. And the key, of course, is finding balance between your needs being met, your partner's needs being met, and nourishing the relationship as a whole. If you're able to do this, good things will happen, right? No one can get lost in the shuffle. Many relationships end up not working out because one person starts to neglect their aspirations, their dreams, and their needs, and they sacrifice for their significant other, but a sacrifice that is not healthy, not the right type of sacrifice. It is one in which they are prioritizing what is important to their significant other at the expense of their own growth. And when you find yourself in that type of dynamic, you can either A, start to be resentful, or B, put yourself in a position where you're exclusively living through your relationship, which puts a burden on your significant other. And despite the fact that out of love, you were trying to make them happy, ultimately they turn around and they take you for granted. So always having this concept of balance in mind is one of the best advice that I could share with you. Practically speaking, how to make that happen, again, this is something that we explore in our course. But I want you to be aware and have this vision so that you can start to rethink the way that you approach your long-distance relationship. Furthermore, it's important for you to stop acting like if it was your partner's responsibility to make you happy, especially at a long distance. They can't. It's not their role. They're here to support you. They're here to build something of substance with you, but you need to be responsible for making yourself happy. Otherwise, the relationship is going to become a burden, and it's going to be the type of dynamic where egos will clash, and ultimately, you're not investing in this relationship the right way. Long distance is beautiful, and it's not necessarily more challenging than other types of relationships. And the truth is that it's easier than ever before to communicate with someone that's not right there. We have WhatsApp, we have Skype, we have all sorts of different tools at our disposal to really connect with each other. But the spirit behind these encounters and how you choose to communicate with your significant other, how you view the relationship itself is what really matters, right? Not the frequency by which you speak or the length of the communication that you have with your significant other. More calls, longer calls does not mean more connection. Give your significant other the gift of your undivided attention when you're connecting with them. It is the best way to really nourish your long-distance relationship. Don't just clock in to calls. Be fully present and really give them the gift of your full and undivided attention. If you do this, you will continuously nurture your bond, and your relationship has a tremendous chance of working out, of it being successful despite the distance. I hope this was helpful. Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and your questions in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for your trust. This was Coach Adrian for Happily Committed. Take good care.